more Polish converts. I was like, okay, that's a bit surprising. Assalamu alaikum. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Slavic Muslima and I am Carolina. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, leave comments on my under that video. And yeah, if you won't ask, you won't know, of course. Let's proceed. I have prepared some notes and I hope that it's not going to bother you that I'm going to be just looking at my notes as well here and there. So let's start from my background. So I'm from Poland. I came to the UK in 2009 after completing college, after completing my A-levels. I have decided that I want to experience life in different country. And I chose UK because I already had some friends, some Polish friends. Yeah, so what was that about? I think I need to stop that and just record something else, I think. I already had some Polish friends in the UK, specifically in London, and yeah, so it was easier for me to just come to them. So what I have done is basically I got myself like a huge orange suitcase. I'm not even lying. It was literally like 2 meters, or I don't know. It was huge. It was just one of the biggest luggages that I ever owned. Yeah, because obviously I don't have this anymore. And yeah, so I went to like a Polish market and I saw that one of the ladies over there was selling the luggages and I picked the biggest one possible. And I came home and obviously I was preparing myself, so I put all of the stuff, like not all of the stuff, but the most necessary stuff that I needed, all my clothes and I already had the ticket booked, and the ticket was for coach because obviously I mean back then it was more it was easier for people to travel with coach. Yeah, I remember my mom, she was walking with me with that huge luggage. Then the coach guy was already waiting. We packed that huge luggage into the, wherever you store all of the luggages, and that's it. And just like I waved at her, and that's it. My 20 hours journey to London, to the UK started. We were traveling through Germany, France, and UK. So you can imagine all of this drunk people on the back. Definitely kept me entertaining. Now let's talk about how my journey started towards Islam and with Islam. So when I arrived to the UK, obviously I couldn't speak English. That was a big obstacle for me, and I knew that in order for me to start life and be like properly included in the lifestyle, I need to quickly learn English, and that was a bit challenging for me because I needed to really concentrate on that. Meaning, I needed to read anything, newspapers, taking some notes, writing stuff, watching videos. Obviously, back then, YouTube was not that developed, and all of like social media was literally barely existing. I remember I think it was just like time of Facebook, where Facebook was booming. So yeah, it was interesting. I was attending ESOL classes, and during that time I met many amazing people from all over the world, and I really do cherish that memories. I met few Eastern European people, and also there was that woman from Morocco. She was really lovely lady, and I was like, there's so many different people, interesting people. And I was like, okay, I want to know more about that woman, because she smiles a lot, and obviously she's wearing headscarf, and I've never ever seen people woman wearing headscarf. And I was curious. It's just pure curiosity. And also, the way I operate, I like to know something, basically based on my perception, my reality, my findings, my research. This is how I like to do things. I'm not easily swayed by someone else's opinion, and this is how it just basically works. Everything works for me that way. So I have decided that I'm going to approach her the next day when I see her during my English classes or class. And I have approached her on our break, and I asked her, I would like to know something about Islam. Like, can you tell me? And she was so happy. I didn't even know, like, why is this woman so happy? Just like, I want to know something about, you know, Islam. I want to know if whatever media are saying, if this is the reality, because it seemed like there is something that it just doesn't make sense here, you know. So I spoke to her for like a few minutes. She was very happy, and she gave me a number to Polish River. I was like, whoa, what? And that was, I think, 2009, 10. I would say 2010, at the beginning of that year. And I was like, oh, that is so interesting. I want to know more. So she gave me that number, and then at the same day, I contacted that lady, and she called me, and we spoke for half an hour, and she invited me to central London for lunch, and then we will walk slowly towards the central mosque that is based in the closest station is Baker Street, I believe. And yes, so I met her. We went to this nice restaurant, we were talking, and obviously I was asking her like the basic questions, and I've realized that, okay, in order for me to actually ask questions with sense, I need to know more, because yeah, it was a bit bizarre experience at that moment, because I really didn't know what to actually ask about. But yeah, you know, the conversation was flowing. We went together to Central Mosque, and there were more lovely ladies. The vibe was great. The vibe was so peaceful. You know, the prayer started, all of this like nice design inside, and like having that feeling, that sense of peace, and that people are not that judgmental towards you, I would say. And everyone that was there was smiling at you, and I met more Polish converts. I was like, okay, that's a bit surprising, but it was also magical. Will cherish I will cherish these moments for the rest of my life, definitely. And I met a lovely, lovely ladies, and there was this girl. She had that glow on her face. That was just, everything was so amazing, so unreal in terms of the feelings that I was going through.